Then everyone, so welcome back to more of XCOM 2 on Black Shadow. And while admittedly this list here doesn't look like the prettiest list in the world, it's not actually all that bad, right? I don't think it's too terrible. We have ourselves, of course, destroyed an aim facility last time, which is good. We have murdered them, finished off the Archon King, which is very good last time. I'm most pleased about this. And we're going to have a little an opportunity to have a bit of downtime in the team before we look to crack on with the next mission, which could prove to be an eventful one, which is most certainly, probably, targetingly going to be this. It's gonna hurt when we do this. I am very damn sure. But to do it, we must. Now, there are some bits and pieces for us to do here. There's an overgrown tank to get hold of a heavy weapon, which looks quite entertaining. There's a radio relay we need to finish also building to eventually get contact to West Africa. The supply drop kicks down in 8 days too, so we also need to finish with that. And we also need to get ourselves some intel as well. There is some available over there. We've also got ourselves a data cache that I think I'm probably going to look to research immediately, because I want the data and I want it done now. So we're going to change projects here. Projects? Projects.
Immediately, Commander.
Thank you.
Once we've made progress, I'll send word.
Now, all of my leaders are injured at the moment, aren't they? Injured. Training. Injured. Okay, then. So I can't do anything more in that respect. And we've got no rookies at this time. So I don't need to send anyone through that process, so that's okay. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with things as they are. This is okay. Cool. Right, we don't have many supplies, so that's obviously a problem. I need to decide what it is I want to next look to construct down here. Now, there are some pieces I would be interested in getting, that is for sure. Armor-wise, I'm pretty happy with things. Weaponry-wise is where things are obviously going to get very expensive, because now we're starting to delve into the Tier 3 weaponry. One thing that I'm probably very interested in getting is going to be probably... I don't know, actually. I could get the Plasma Bolt Caster back. That is an idea I have certainly toyed with before, and I haven't yet decided to do so. Like, its power is great, and its ability to stun and stuff is also fantastic. And I believe it also stops things dodging, dodge grazing as well. If it hits, it hits. However, obviously, it does force the user to be a bit on the stationary side, which is a bit of a problem. But I reckon I can find ways and means of getting this back into the mix of things. So I will probably look to improve that and get that ready to go. That sounds good to me. We obviously don't do anything else facility-wise. We're pretty solid on this end. So there's not much else to particularly do right now in this respect. No, I'm fairly happy. Unless... we have an Illyrian core, don't we? What the hell do I want to get? Armor, ammo, grenades. So many choices. I've been told and suggested to get all sorts of things. All sorts of things. That's instant. I need to check something here before we make a decision. What's the nation that I would have to get coverage on to get... is it here, isn't it? Africa. No, not Africa. Europe? No, not Europe. Is it Asia? What I might do is as much as I want, I'm probably gonna, I will delve into the ammos, grenades and stuff. I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna wait until I tie up Asia. That way I can get them instantly. I think that's what I'm gonna go and do. Is I'm gonna wait to get India tied up in the contacts list. And then I will start getting some more of the ammos and stuff. I need a way to decide what I want to do here. And I still miss my stasis suit. You never know, I might get it back. Maybe. So we're going to go and get ourselves some armor. Yes! Stasis suit! Today is a good day. I have my stasis suit back. My stasis suit! Oh, that cheers me up to no end. Right then, so, yeah, the next, whatever next coil comes in, I probably will swing it down, like, ammo or grenades or something like that, or one of these, but, I'm pretty satisfied by that, so I'm not going to lie. Right, let's move on. My stasis suit is back, yay!
Setting course.
Let's get the radio relay done, everyone. So, we want to get this done, of course, before the month ticks over so we can get hold of the extra income that will generate. Which will be kind of good. Alright then. Disciple I. Bogan has got sustain. We shall continue your training, sir. Get Noel Lance. Yeah! Yeah, work on Noel Lance. I like the sound of Noel Lance.
Signals coming through clear.
Nice. So that gives a bonus 60 supplies. It also means that when we do go to make contact with West Africa, it's only going to cost us 40 intel as opposed to 80. Question. How much is it going to cost to do this? 80, because there's no nearby thing. If I was going to do a nearby tower, it would be here. How much is this going to cost me? A lot of money. Okay. The heavy weapon's gone, by the way, folks. That's unfortunate. So I guess we're going to inspect the ominous glow, then. Yeah? Yeah, we're going to inspect the ominous glow.
Avenger plotting
Sure.
new course.
That's a shame. I was actually going to delve into that heavy weapon, but oh well. It has disappeared. Alas. Alright, there we go. You got yourself Fortress, which should be pretty good. I wouldn't mind keeping you on that sort of more defensive sort of idea, so we're going to run you into Solace as well, which I think is probably be next for you. Yes. We'll have you as like, that's kind of like more sort of defensive-y, sort of support sort of guy. I like the idea of that, of delving into that. It could be fun. Yordle has completed his defilade training. Very good. We are now in this weird situation to say we do have ourselves 3 leaders now, which I didn't exactly intend to do. It's been a little bit on the accidental side, but it is what it is. Cassie, Sam, and Hildor here, so that's kind of how we've gone. So I might as well delve into this. So yeah, so Sam's got one. What do you guys got then? You've got Collector. And Hildor has got Defilade and... where is it? He's got Collector too. You've got Defilade. Cool. Okay. Let's send in Sam for a bit of training, I guess, then. Lucy is wounded, though. Nah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. He says, knowing that's probably not the case. So let's send Sam in for more training. Sounds good to me. And we'll get you on focus fire because, you know, the armor piercing that also offers as well is not insignificant. So that sounds good to me. Lovely. Alright, move on then. There's not much else to do at this time. Basically, we're just waiting to head on over to the new month.
The outcome of this research
52
can only
intel.
further
Very
our
good.
advances, Commander. Hello,
Right.
Commander.
As much as I want to get this finished off, I must find out.
I have always been particularly fascinated with this species, ever since the first time I spotted one during my travels. Although I had seen the biomechanical horrors deployed by the aliens during the initial invasion, these creatures appear to be something else entirely. Possessing a certain flair, not
Flair?
typically found amongst the aliens, I found this creature to be of great intelligence, masked by the incredible hold of the Elders.
Marlon, you get your priorities straight, lady. Like, you really do. Not joking. You sort your shit out. Let's move on. So we have played ourselves intel, which is good. That cheers me up. And our supply drop is due now.
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on.
How
screen
awesome
now.
was I?
I had high hopes for the research.
Yes!
Leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Who is the greatest? Me. Like I said, folks, we'll all be wrapped up by Christmas. Right, alloy padding, resistance informant. Trying to work out if I want to spend the intel on that. We have some intel. We don't have loads, though. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Ooh, our supply drop's right down there. Nice. Let's get this finished off first. So, Mystic, IE now with the Null Lance. Very good. What do we want to get you down to next? Inspire? Inspire is pretty damn good. Like, we got some real nice use out of that inspiration, so we are going to certainly train into that. How are you looking anyways, Bogan? Load out. Load. Yes. That is one problem that these guys have is health. They have a real issue with health. So I think conditioning is perfect for them. Wow. You've already got both the top end abilities. Because of course you do. Of course you do. Oh, oh, God. Right then, let's move on. Let's finish this off, and then we're going to go and get our supplies.
Strategic resource located.
Not crystalline substance caught the attention of our low-frequency scanners, seem to be overtaking the local plant life throughout the area. Our troops are wary of approaching the frankly glowing strand, but they reluctantly recovered a sample for Dr. Tygon. 45 intel. Very good. Let's go get our supplies, everyone. We have earned them.
Avenger plotting new course.
And then we are going to go buying some shit.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
I bet you have.
I have come to firmly believe that Dr. Valen's unbridled ambition, left without the commander to maintain some semblance of reason, led her to pursue a path of research that was as misguided and regrettable as my own service to Advent.
The modified Archon variant, known to Dr. Valen as Alpha, has not only been genetically altered, but also upgraded accordingly with equipment directly tied to its unusual abilities. Again, I have to question the logic in providing enhanced offensive capabilities to an otherwise hostile alien species, even if Valen had intended on turning these creatures against their former masters. Although I had little exposure to the rudimentary biomechanical predecessors to the modern Archon, I can say with certainty that Valen's Alpha is no doubt the most physically and technologically advanced of any of the aliens' earlier renditions of this species. From our field reports, yeah, It seems the creature had a terrifying propensity to seize upon its target before rapidly climbing in altitude and then dropping the helpless victim. I believe our troops have done a great service in eliminating this particular threat. They have done indeed. And our reward, Icarus armor. It is feasible to construct a set of armor which incorporates its unique jet propulsion systems. Right. Look at these research times. This is pretty sick.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
How expensive is their Icarus armor? It's not actually that bad. And I can get it instantly because it's an armor. Believe me, I don't regret getting my stasis suit. Not at all, but... I think this might be next on the shopping list. Only we could, like, buy lyrium cores from somewhere. That'd be great. Alright then, let's move on. Get our supplies. There we go. You picked up on your Solace training. Very good. Okay. Next. Fuse. Get you fuse next. Nice. Okay. Where next, Shadow? What do you want to do next, son? No, I need to remember... Oh, I can't get a tower here to help New India. No, I can't. I'd have to put it in East Asia. It's going to cost 175 supplies to do it. So I need to make sure that I leave that amount with whatever I'm about to do. I also need to make sure that I leave 40 intel to get to West Africa. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the back market next.
Plotting new course.
And let's see what's in store and what we can do with this man. What is available for us, sir?
The market is open.
What a man. Andromedon, Advent Troopers, and Archon corpses, eh? I believe we can do a bit of dealing here. If we can. Have them all. Very interested. Nice. 130 space bucks for us. Anything else I fancy selling? Could sell some officer corpses. I've got a load of them. I'm kind of holding on to them, wait, and hope eventually they offer them double price for them, but it's just not happening, is it? And I kind of want to get supplies in, because obviously things are getting pretty damn expensive, so... Let's sell 10 of them. We'll keep the stun lancers, I guess. I'm not going to sell any of those. Am I ever going to use the exosuit, Shadow? Are you ever going to use it? You're trading away a health point to get access to a heavy weapons platform. We'll keep it for now. Yeah, we'll keep it for now. Alright then. What are you selling? Scientist? Don't really want a scientist. More interested in getting hold of an engineer at this point. 149 supplies for 20 intel. We're buying that. I could buy some alloys or crystals. Superior scope for 15 aim. That sounds really good. In fact, I think I'm going to buy that. Yep, 15 aim. That's definitely worth it. Spirit expanded mag. I don't think who's going to use that. Nah, I'm okay with the rest of it. I want to keep the rest of my intel on hand in case I decide to do stuff with it. Alloys or crystals? Could also rush some research here. You know what? That sounds good to me. Let's get the plasma lance done. That sounds good to me. We'll do that. Alright then. We'll keep the rest of our intel on hand for now. That gives us 59, which is pretty good. I've not actually rushed research before, I don't think, in this game. I think that's a first. Yeah, so you notice that the plasma lance has been halved down to 2 days. So we basically spent 30 intel to take 2 days off the research time, which is fine. Obviously got a load of supplies here.
New orders, Commander?
Let's do this now, before I inevitably forget. I said I was going to do it, and I would like to get it back in. We are going to get ourselves the Plasma Bolt Caster. We haven't used this for quite some time, but we are going to build it and upgrade. There we go. Tier 3 Bolt Caster. We're going to look to start getting that back into the game. That should be fun. Right, the rest of the supplies we're going to need for other things. Right. So let's head to East Asia next, and we're going to start constructing the comms tower. I will need to build one more tower somewhere in Asia. Regardless, though, I will need to do this. So that's something I need to bear in mind if I want to get Firewind ready, up and running. Nothing else to do, is there? No. Okay, let's go to East Asia there next. We may not get much of this done, but it's fine. The next mission is due soon. Is that really the quickest way to take? I'm not convinced it is. I'm pretty sure going there... It's only over there. It does not seem very efficient. Ah, well.
The outcome of this research
All
can
right.
only further our advances, Commander.
Tygan has been less than eager to push the limits of the plasma weapons we've come up with so far. And while I agree that we have to be careful working with the confines of the ship, I still don't think we can let that hamper our progress. I think you're right, Lily. The aliens are going to send whatever they can after us, and we should be prepared. With that in mind, I've come up with a few improvements to the core plasma rifle design that shall allow us to step up the power without substantial increase to weight. The added intensity, it might also be possible to divide the targeting field into a multi-shot projectile stream. I'm guessing the heavier variant would be best suited to the Grenadiers. They don't seem all that concerned about carrying around unstable ordnance. No comment. But we have the beam cannon. Oh yeah, that should be fun. Right, next up then, folks, we are going to do the plasma lancer. We did rush the research. Let's get this done next.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology.
How expensive is this going to be?
As soon as the research is complete.
What can I do for you, Commander?
How expensive? That's really fucking expensive stuff, folks. It really is. Well, that's why I got the supplies, folks. That's why I've got the supplies. I'm not going to be able to afford any of our plasma weapons right now. I just can't. I'm so broke. Sonic training is done. Very nice. You've got your inspiration done. Stasis shield. Yes, I should probably look to get you that. Running immune to any attacks and stunned for 1 turn. That could be a real get out of jail card for someone. Very good. Warlock IE now. Warlock. Pretty cool. Alright, let's get this built. Or attempt to get this built. I'm sure the aliens are going to throw something at us any moment now. Hey, Sam's got himself focus fire. Now, question. Cassie. We need to give you some more abilities, don't we? We do. We do. We do. Next up for you, Cassie. Fire discipline. And then I think I am going to send her straight into the 5th tier of leadership training. I think that sounds good to me. Now, I am well aware of the fact that my team is in decent shape. And we could look to take this on now. I'm going to wait just a little bit. I have a plan.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do.
Also, hello. With the variety of hostile forces our soldiers are tasked with facing, it seems only logical to provide them with varying alternative means of engaging the enemy. In this case, from a much greater range than previously thought possible. By focusing the standard plasma bolt through a series of modulating rings, a single powerful shot capable of devastating targets at extreme range can be produced. As is typically the case, the limitations of our environment preclude us from fully testing the bounds of these new plasma-based sniper rifles outside of a simulated environment. Regardless, I'm sure our troops will be eager to find these new limits on their own in the field, and I expect to hear of their exploits for some time to come. Tier 3 plasma rifle, baby. Oh yes. Which leaves the storm gun as the Tier 3 shotty.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report of it.
How expensive is this? I assume I can't build this. I assume I'm broke. Yeah. 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 That's what I thought.
Reading you loud and clear.
Nice. Right then. So I think this is what I'm going to do, folks. This is the plan going forward. We're going to go to West Africa. We're going to deal with the facility. Then we make our way to New Indonesia and we attack the site. And inevitably we're going to run into some fun somewhere or another in the middle. How does that sound like a plan, folks? Does that sound good? I think that sounds good.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity.
That's a thing.
We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
That is indeed a thing. Fucking hate supply raids. I fucking hate supply raids. We all know whose tiers those belong to. Oh god, this fucking game. Alright then folks, well next time I'm gonna go get my tier jar ready. Get the Kleenex on the standby. Oh, son of a bitch.